Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England campaign, episode the 47th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we'd beaten back Poland once more and given them quite the rubbing, actually, in quite a chaotic forest battle. Now, with two Polish armies on the run, we seem to be strengthening our position against them. However, the Imperials have struck back, even though I've basically written them off, but now Emperor Vickeraus wants to siege Nuremberg, and Nuremberg's garrison is not in the best of positions right now, and Emperor Vickeraus's army is... He says I'm sending my finest. I think he isn't sending his finest, but basically he's got a bit of an army and it's a bit of a threat, and it could actually attack this turn, which could put Nuremberg's position at risk. Because I've been a bit spread thin due to Poland and my own ever-expansive nature, we could lose Nuremberg within this turn. And that being said, I have two armies on the way which will arrive next turn, so we could retake the town pretty quickly. On top of that, we are now concocting an invasion of France. We managed to drive off some rather hefty armies they sent our way. So now we're just getting ourselves in a position where we're going to head down. We're going to send garrisons out of Paris to make a crack at Dijon, where the French are concentrating a majority of their strength. We were going to strike Bern from Staufen, but this guy's being a bit of a distraction. It may promote me to actually go and make a move on, what's this one, Innsbruck, I believe. Yeah, would like to go for Innsbruck now, because I suspect the Imperials are consolidating a lot of power there, when the rest of whatever they have left can be just left to the Pope. And we're also getting ready to march out of Angers and make a move on Bordeaux, because basically we're going to move in to basically cripple key French regions. I don't know how strong they are in Marseille and Toulouse, but I have this feeling they're not going to be overly strong there. We're also moving out of London's Gentleman Club, and the Mongolians have moved in to Antioch, which means we've got an issue there. But we're going to, just before we end this turn and deal with a possible Imperial attack, we're going to have a quick warm-up. So we're going to deploy some troops out of Damascus to do with Captain Nuzhet, who brings two very random troops. So before we move out, we're just going to merge a couple of troops. We're going to send the Unhorsed Knights, Christopher, because he could use something to do. Because right now he's getting a little bit of a... He's getting a little bit bitchy for some reason. I mean, he's basically the finest crusader we've ever had, but at the same time, whenever he basically doesn't move for like one turn, he starts to, his loyalty starts to really drop. So yeah, we're going to take Christopher, we're going to take some Unhorsed Knights. We'll take whatever's left of a nice Hospitalia. Actually, no, I'm going to keep them. Take some Hobilars, take two Peasant Archers, I'd take two Spear Militia, and just go to town on them. Merge those guys. Which means now I've got to do all this again, but whatevs. You know, take the Peasant Archers as well. There we go. Pretty much a little bit of everything. Let's just go to town and catch up. I'm probably sending too much, but oh well, you know me. I like to bully rebels. They're easy targets after all. Mongolians, by the way, are taking Aleppo as we speak, which means they're getting bigger. Let's just hope they don't start looking at me with hungry eyes, and he's going to back off. If he backs into Egyptian territory...
By God's will, we have triumphed!
If I could get a merchant out, actually, I would like to get those spices up for sale. Need to get more merchants set up in the Middle East, actually, because they are worth a lot. Oh, hello, Captain Naguib's in here. Right, we'll look at Captain Naguib and them in it. But first things first, here's Captain Nuzhet. So at the end of the day, it was just some peasants at town militia, so this is going to be an absolute walkover. I'm going to do it at night because I just don't like giving the enemy a chance.
Men, we march into battle!
And many strokes, throw with little axe, hew down and fell hard as timber oak. It's one way to describe cutting down a tree.
Take up your swords. This land needs watering with the blood of our foes.
Good idea. Deserts are quite dry after all. Right, anyway, probably not even going to bother with the Unhorsed Knights. I was only going to keep them just in case the rebels were packing something a bit big. So for now, they're going to stay there because they've got a weird French accent, so therefore I'm already not keen on them. Archers, we're going to take the front line, and they're just going to do what is expected of archers. Don't even bother with fire arrows, they're not worth our time. No skirmishing, because you could probably beat them up in a melee fight. And Christopher, you go there, and if you die, I'm going to laugh so hard. Okay, archers, move forward, take down the town militia. You lot just keep behind and just provide support. That is all you got to do. It is a pretty simple task for you lot today. Also, and you know what, these rebel battles are good for building up the experience of our men, because we're going to need experienced troops should we make an enemy out of among us. Right, town militia in range, stop. You lot, just get here, hold your position, let them come to us, because hopefully our arrows are just going to absolutely demolish them. I mean, we're not using the best archers, but let's face it, they're not the best troops, so it should match out. I mean, there we go, look at that, a lot of town militia are already dead, and therefore they're going to retard charge it. They're just going to throw themselves right at us. So you know what, because I am aware of that, archers, get yourselves moving back a little bit. Yeah, but I think they were going to try and fake me out there, but I don't think they're well, you know, but they're fainted there, so yeah. But it wasn't a successful feint because I saw right through it. Right, General, you just keep doing my usual thing of have the General just sneak off to the flank. Right, archers, bully the peasants for a little bit. You lot, guarding formation, here comes something fun for you to kill, simple as that really. They're in their peasantry robes, they're not armoured, so they don't stand a chance, and we're just sending off a load of ours. Guys, I said attack the peasants, not my men, please, come on. Get a clue. I want all the arrows heading for the peasants, please, because they are going to get absolutely wrecked. Come on, archers, get a volley out. While we're young, please. Otherwise, I'm just going to have a general do it. I mean, look at that easy. The perfect position just to basically run over and just go slap.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, first volley wasn't too bad. A couple of them died. Keep them going, archers. Keep them going. And then again, you know what? I'm just so tempted just to send a general in, just to fly in. But you know what? I'm going to exercise tolerance and restraint and stuff like that, because you know what? I need the archers to get some experience. I mean, I think we've already just promoted one of our archer militia, so that's good. See, we're all fighting a good fight. Arrows will fly off. Lads, yeah, they're holding their position, so don't worry. I'll let the general deal with the stragglers. Looks like we're actually going to have the peasants now come flying. So archers get one volley out against the town militia as they run away, and then whatever's left, I'll let the general deal with. But these are some really good volleys we've got going out here. I mean, just look at all the dead bodies over there. Right, general, go and deal with the town militia while they're routing and still broken. Be a very simple fight for you. We'll hope that this arrow volley ends quite quickly, because yeah, my general's just going to go right into it. But yeah, we're safe now.
Enemy force remains.
Right, archers are now focusing on their peasants, so yeah, they're just getting demolished still. Hopefully we'll see another promotion occur somewhere. Yeah, just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Everyone knows what they're doing in this battle. It's a simple case this time.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Slaughter them, please.
Time to press the attack.
Alright, archers, just keep up a few volleys going. General, just keep hoovering up. Might be able to get him an extra chevron today. Every chevron counts. And also, if he gets just to water these lands with the blood of his enemies, then, you know what? He might stop being so disloyal to me. I mean, he's still pretty loyal, but I am just... I don't want the situation to deteriorate any further, because that's where we get bigger issues occurring. Right. Anyway, how are we doing? Well, town militia, come on. I know you can do it. I know you can get rid of him. Right. Anyway, I think these guys must get the range of my archers. So I think at this point we'll just speed it up and just let the crow fly at this point. I think my general's just stopped giving a shit here. I mean, come on, general. There we go. Right now, run over whatever's left of peasants. Oh, he got fucking crunched.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Good victory, lads. 10 losses. That's pretty fucking good if you ask me. That is pretty fucking good. And yeah, everyone did well. One of the archmilitias got some experience. So yeah, we've got 2 chevrons. Well done. That's all well and good. All well and good.
Glory, honor, victory.
And looks like we've got a trait decrease, so that means he's probably getting more loyal. Yeah, he's feeling more loyal.
Hail my king.
Yes, he still feels unappreciated, but oh well. Look, we'll have to. He'll find something else to do. But for now, just don't get just don't undertread my toes, please. Could pop the tax up here a little bit as well, just to help out. Our money has been in better situations, so I'm just gonna put a couple of extra taxes on Damascus because I could use them. Right, what do we know about Captain Naguib, by the way?
My Sultan wishes you dead.
You don't even have a sultan, but he's got quite a few men. The garrison I have here is more or less acceptable, but it could probably use a little extra something. And actually, I'm short of a spy in the area, so... Oh, by the way, get yourself on that good old growth policy. I was going to say I could just recruit a spy in Alexandria, but you know what? I ain't got any fucking money to do that. Do start doing some retrading here, though, just to replace all... Actually, no, wait. Before you do that, let's just merge and then we'll just retrain whatever we can, because I just like to do the merge. Right, there we go. See, now you only have to retrain one unit, but I can't fucking afford it. But, you know, it just bulks your costs into one. Yeah, because I want to get... By the way, have you moved yet?
Hail, my king.
No, you are going to move,
Yes,
right.
my liege.
I'll have him pop a tower down on his next turn. We can't even afford a tower. Let's say, is there somewhere where I can maybe just hack off like one unit, like Rams? What are you recruiting today, Rams? Might be able to. Oh yeah, he's doing my spy, so I can't get rid of that. You're doing retraining, Angier's doing retraining. Nottingham, you're. Oh yeah, you're retraining. Fucking hell. Everywhere that's recruiting is recruiting shit I need. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that extra levy spear. There we go. That could pay me a extra assassin or a spy. Alexandria, yep, get yourself a spy, because then I can get him to observe that, and I need him to be watching the Mongols. And yeah, I need something else for him to do now, don't I? If I had more money, I would actually go and buy a I'd go and buy a new watchtower, but I can't. Right, anyway, we're going to jump to the next turn now. I'm going to have to observe what the Holy Roman Emperor gets up to, because I think he's about to do something very annoying, while everyone else just wanders around.
The enemy lays siege to our people, sire.
Right, so looks like we're going to have to dig in and defend. Harold Brown, you are going to have to defend against Emperor Vicarus. Looks like he's going to get his first victory against us, and he's going to get incredibly cocky over it. For he does outstrength us with his, well, himself. He's bringing a few crossbow militia / crossbow peasants, so he's not too strong on the missiles because of the rest of peasant archers. He's bringing a lot of peasants, 2 units of dismounted feudal knights, they're going to be the killers, and then lots of peasants. Is it the best army? Oh yeah, and a unit and a half of armoured sergeants. So, it's not the best army, but his numbers could prove detrimental, for I do not bring the best of the best in my army. Still, I'll do what I can, and I'll cut as many of his troops down as possible. Strength ratio is 9 to 10 in the enemy's favour, since Emperor Vicarus is allegedly a really good commander. I find that bullshit, because this is probably going to be one of the very few successes the Imperials have in battle. And Harold Brown, well, he just never really got it, did he? Oh well. Harold, this is your ultimate test at the age of 18. Your life's going to be ending a bit early, but just do what you can, my lad. Just do what you can.
Honor and glory await England, men! My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events. So, we come to this. A battle. A battle, good Englishmen, is your chance to better yourselves, to gain glory and position. There are risks, but it is my part to lead you so that such risks are small. This I promise, and more. If we all fight, then all will be ours. Loot, women, drink, honor, glory. Not a bad list, all told. Over there stands a miserable collection of sausage-eating, beer-swilling imperial pudding heads. I think they will welcome death. Remember that we cannot let one of those bastards in. Not a one. Any foul attackers who enter must stay only to be meat for the carrion crows. Now follow the banners and march away. To glory, you English, and a victorious day!
Man, these are some weird camera angles. Right, let's get on with it.
My lord, some traitorous wretch has opened our gates to the enemy. We must defend the gates!
Well, I'm not surprised. The fucking spies got in the city. Right, lads, time is against us. We must get everyone to that gate because, yeah, apparently half my units couldn't be bothered deploying near the gates. So, as it stands, I've got a unit of spear militia watching the gates. I've got the archers already up on the walls, and they're just doing everything they can. Oh no, I have Billman. Great. Right, Billman, get there and do everything you can. I've got archers over here. They're not very well placed, are they? Guess this is the disadvantage of not, by the way, fire arrows, lads. This is the disadvantage of having the spies open your gates. You actually get no time whatsoever. Right.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Hold your line, spears. Reinforcements are coming.
Have reached our walls. It's time for butcher's work.
This is not going to be an easy battle. I think we may have already lost just because of his spy. They have not made my life very easy. Right, what's incoming? I've got these two lads. They're coming over here, and also, yeah, it's fucking hard to see because of the snow. Right, keep moving up here. And General.
Genius can bring us victory. Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower.
This battle's happening.
Repel them.
This battle's happening so fast we can't even keep up with the announcements anymore. Right, archers who aren't doing anything. Can you get yourselves to the plaza? You're going to defend for the plaza. Right, here we go. Right, I've got my spears. They are losing morale already. I think we actually need to get the general nearby because he needs to come and he needs to give my men some encouragement. If I could actually get him to maybe just do a side flank charge into these peasants, it's going to really, really give my men a boost. But right now, they sent the Dispatch and Feudal Knights up, so yeah, my billmen weren't going to win that one, unfortunately. But they've done their part, though, but they gave it a go. I do see a couple of dead Imperials there, so good attempt, lads. Right, archers, try and target whatever's just coming in here. Got more units incoming, but I've got, oh shit, the Emperor himself. He's up to something. He was going to flank us. He's going for our other gate. Right, turn and face, lads. Archers, make your defensive position here. Fire at will. You've got your fight here. General, hold your line. The armored sergeant. He's brought the armored sergeant along. He's going to kill you. Giles, if you kill the Emperor, you will get the most lavish fucking funeral of them all. Get in there and help us out. I can already see a defeat is inevitable. This battle has descended into a farce. However, my men will still do everything there is expected of them. They're good Englishmen, and they know what they must do. Archers are just doing, really just giving it their all, and keep just chucking in a couple more bolts. However, their numbers up. Spattered Feudal Knights, they know what I'm up to, and they're coming over to stop me. Yeah, they're coming over to stop me. Archers, give them a volley. And then prepare to defend yourselves. I don't think we even have time for a volley. Right, archers, defend yourselves. It's not a fight you're going to win. However, I expect you to Do your duty for your country. Right, archers, what's going on over here? There's a high risk you're going to kill my general, but get whatever shots you can in there, please. I've got faith in you. General is just about out there.
Shames us all. Our brash general has been captured. Unless we defeat our foes quickly, his fate rests with the enemy.
He's a prisoner now. Dang. Didn't really even make much of an impact on the Emperor's Guard as well. I see a couple of his horses have died. Giles did not perform up to par this time. I'm sorry that you passed away in this battle. Right, reinforcements have arrived at the gate. However, the plaza's vulnerable. I need you to turn around and get your asses to the plaza and hold it. Because those billmen, they ain't gonna cut the biscuit. Right, billmen, hold that street. You're in for a desperate fight here, but look, they're just armoured sergeants. I know you've bested them before. Just get in there. I've got more units on the way. Right, what's every unit doing? I need tabs on all units. Right, you lot, just keep fighting a good fight. Just hold back the tide. You're doing an alright job. How many of them have taken down? 20. I've taken down over a quarter of his army.
Where a military genius can bring us victory from this.
Sadly, even my genius isn't going to save this one. I know when to admit a defeat, and I admit defeat here. However, I have no option to retreat. So, we make our bloody final stand, men.
My lord, our enemy has command of the city.
Just fight knowing that your lives will be avenged. Your defeat will not be in vain. For as we speak, more fine English troops march on this city. We will retake it from the Emperor. We will kill the Emperor. And then we'll have to take the rest of his empire as fine reparation for his trespass against us. He shall not stand to this. And the French as well. I'll deal with you in due course. I saw you attempted to siege Metz. I have plans for them. I will defend Metz. And then, whoa, I will help myself to their cities. See? I was ignoring you for a while, Imperials, but you made yourself known again. Had you kept quiet, I might have left you alone and focused on Poland. But now, punishment must be issued. I shall take this town back, and then I'm marching on Innsbruck. You have doomed yourselves, Imperials. You have doomed yourselves. And those who have marched into my city are doomed men. They may enjoy their prize.
Mercy, we've lost. My lord, the enemy is no longer in command of the city.
Right, archers. The Emperor's attempting to take us. Kill him. It takes just one good shot to murder that man. However, right now I'm being attacked on both flanks. It's getting tight now. Too tight. I mean, I've just basically got my main unit here, and they've been the best performing unit of all. These guys, I mean, somehow they haven't earned the promotion, but they've done everything they can. These lot, they're more or less fighting to death at this point, but they're surrounded, outnumbered, outgunned. They don't have a chance. These archers as well. They face the impossible. They have been slaughtered. Shamefully as well. I'm sorry, my archers. I have failed you as a general and a king.
By the Almighty, where a military genius can bring us victory from this.
Right, what's left? What is left? I've got the brave spears here. The archers have held out for an impressive time, actually. Looks like did we actually rout for dismounted knights, or did they just get really bored? I don't know, but you know what? That is a lot of dead dismounted feudal knights I'm seeing there. Archers, I apologise for my ignorance. You have done a very fine job, though. Now they seem to have routed to a unit of peasants. That's bizarre. Well, I guess they killed the lion, but were scared of a sheep. And then because everything's moving in, they've got crossbows attempting to kill us now. Looks like that's where the last dismounted feudal knights got to, but oh well, there's a few of them left, and they're all really confused right now, by the way.
Becoming tired.
They have fought long. They fought hard.
This defeat is a bitter drop to swallow. Next time it'll be our foe that sups from this most foul cup.
They won't just sup the soup of defeat. They will fucking guzzle the soup of defeat. I will have a tanker of the soup of defeat, and I will pour it down their gullets myself. Emperor Vicarus, enjoy your ill-gotten victory that you could only win through treachery and espionage. Your days are numbered, and I am coming for you, for I need another dead king to add to my already impressive collection. As it stands, by the way, the Emperor did not fare as well as he would like to have. He lost nearly half of his men in this battle, and overall, my units performed as best as they could. A fair amount of kills across the board. The archer militia didn't really do as well as they could, but the spears did what they could as well. I am happy for their efforts today, and we shall not forget the brave men who tried to defend Nuremberg in 1266 AD. We shall not surrender, says Archbishop Hugh, and surrender we shan't. Enjoy your temporary victory, Imperials. I'm coming for you. Well, I guess out of defeat we get at least one positive. We've been offered the opportunity to build a swordsmith's guild in Angier, and despite money being low thanks to my defeat, I shall still accept, for improving the weaponry of my soldiers is always a valuable addition to my treasury. Our mission expired because Tobias Zacharek got kind of fucked over by me in battle. We're no longer obligated to assassinate him. Also probably because when I tried to assassinate him, we really fucked it up hard. Right, anyway. Things to do. Metz is under siege, and there's no garrison, but Staufen will easily provide. And Nuremberg no longer belongs to me, but my army will easily provide a way to rectify that issue. Nuremberg was sacked, by the way. The Imperials have no honour. I only sack a city when it belongs to fucking Egyptians because they're worth it. However, I never sack a fellow European. The Imperials just went down in my books, and no wonder they're now like at negative level because they're barbaric and evil. That being said, I'm now slowly, well, I'm being further superseded by the Mongolians, and my treasury is starting to look a bit bleak. The reason could be army upkeep is ballooning, as it inevitably does in my campaigns. And I do spend a lot on wages and construction, so maybe worth it to ease up on the whole recruitment thing, or maybe just recruit smarter. If we focus on getting militia units garrisoning the cities where the upkeep's cheaper, then that would probably work out better for us. So we need to review that as we go along, especially in cities where we're comfortable now. So areas like Dublin, like, we don't need these two anymore. We could replace them with militias who we could just keep upkeep free. So you know what? Let's get rid of them now because I don't need them, and we will pop in just 2 units of town militia. Simple as that. I know we have to basically pay for those units again, but you know what? We don't need to do that. Anyway, Harold Brown died his noble death in battle. Harold Brown became more chivalrous, however, and Geoffrey Chamberlain now feels more appreciated. Garrett of Bedford also gained a pickpocket, which has given him additional skill. Where is Garrett right now? He's currently in Rams because he's my new guy. Right. Garrett. What shall I have you do? 8% chance to get into Dijon. That's not good enough. 95% chance to spy on a priest. Or spy on a spy. 5% chance to spy on a spy, but I don't want to spy on a spy. I'd rather that spy be dead. For now, go spy on Marquet. And just, actually no, do you want to do it?
Begone!
No.
You are not my liege!
Yeah, Captain Volo, by the way, is having a fucking laugh. What is garrisoning Metz? I feel like those Mailed Knights might actually win, but I'm going to send something from Stauffen for just in case anyway. Alright, Garrett, go spawn a priest and then we'll see how we can get you building up those skills. Please don't screw it up, by the way. You have a 95% chance to be successful, but then again, we have to times all and fail chance by 10, so it's more like a 50% chance he's going to fuck it up. Because that's life for an English agent. Right, good job, Garrett. You managed to successfully steal some armour so you could have a look at a priest. What we know is he's actually got a royal seminarian, which makes him more piety but more unorthodox. But yeah. Oh wait, he's orthodox at the same time. Bloody hell. Can you make your mind up, my dude? Either way, yeah, he's not really special. I don't think he's going to get promoted in a hurry. So yeah, trait increase by the way. Garrett is now inconspicuous, which is giving him additional skill. I like that. Structural pop by the way. Angier has an armor and Damascus has a blacksmith. So Angier can start upgrading the armor of pretty much everything. But I want to get an army moving out today, ideally. I don't want to wait too long because that's buying France time, and I want to kind of kick France while it's down. Because their recent defeat has definitely put them in a weaker position. Damascus also has a blacksmith. We will definitely start retraining in Damascus because, well, we need better troops because of the Mongolian potential threat. A ballista maker could be useful as well, or a town hall, or we could... To be honest, I'm tempted to get Damascus turned into a castle, but then again, Acre is a castle. So yeah, let's not turn Damascus into anything just yet. Get some communal farming going on. We could use the growth in the area so we can get bigger and better walls, really. Hostility ceased by the way. Spain is no longer at war with Papal States. I forgot that was even a thing. Recruitment report. Prague is now recruiting some spear militia. We have a new spy in Rams we've dealt with. Alexandria also has a new spy, so let's get him on the move. So this is Elfgar Bidel. And he's also a journeyman of the Thieves Guild, which gives him 2 additional subterfuge. He'll be able to have a look at Captain Naguib next turn. He's got a 75% chance of success. So if you just get over there. And you, by the way, Jasper, I want you to get your next tower set up, please.
Yes, my liege. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
It really will. Now, if we could just get one planted somewhere over here, we'll be sorted out for good. Also discovered some ivory, which would be a good trade resource. Yeah, you know what? We still need merchants. So, Cairo, can you produce a new merchant so I can just continue this? I know they cost 500 florins a pop, but we need them, really. And we will recoup our losses a little bit from retaking Nuremberg. Naturally, we're not going to sack. We're just going to capture. Right, anyway, if we could get here... We'll attack from this angle because that's... Well, actually, no. Attack from this angle because that's where everyone can get, apparently. So, right. Arthur, can you come and link in with Captain Christopher?
We're combining into a huge force, sire. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. Right,
the attack sadly won't happen until next turn. But what we're going to do is we're going to basically smash and grab. We're going to get Nuremberg. And I'm heading directly for Innsbruck at the earliest opportunity. We could get some mercenaries as well. Actually, a couple of mercenary Frankish knights wouldn't go amiss, but I am not paying 1,080 florins for them, so that is not happening. That is robbery right there.
Who do you want?
By the way,
dead?
should we kill a princess? That's probably not a very nice thing to do, especially a Russian one.
You have a target in mind, my king.
Pretty much nothing good for this guy to do. Oh, by the way, you, John, are you going into Stettin at any point? Because I want my eyes on that town. Because that is high on my priority list of things to conquer. I still feel there are less conspicuous ways of getting into these cities than disguising yourself as a giant shrub. Why can't you just like Assassin's Creed it, get some monk robes and just travel in with the next pilgrimage of monkey dudes? But yeah, we pretty much know what's going on here. Yeah, they're all just kind of just chilling out. I think a few of them actually have wandered off, but they're not wandering towards me, so that's fine by me. So we'll just keep our eye on these. By the way, Captain Nicholas, keep heading for Hamburg, because that is your destination.
We'll make camp here, sire.
Right, things are looking good. Oh, actually, you know what?
Need someone removed.
I don't like Inquisitors. You could get rid of this
You have
one.
a target in mind.
But you don't have a good
my
chance. I really hate Inquisitors, but right, fine.
Name
Go for the
thy
captain, because I
target,
think you
sire.
need to practice.
King. Rest assured, sire. He won't hear a thing.
I don't know. You assassins tend to be very noisy, especially when you try to hide behind doors. That's when it all seems to go wrong for you. Oh god, he's doing it again. Well, I think that's the first time we've ever seen that happen. As in, that's the first time someone's ever hidden behind a door and not broken their nose. So, yeah, and yeah, he gets replaced. But look, Charles is now a hired blade. He's getting stronger. It's not strong enough, but I like where this is going. So, I am happy with that. Right. Good going. We might be able to make a good assassin out of you yet. Things to do, right. Giles, where are you going? You're heading back to Magdeburg to defend the area. That's a good idea. Get back to Magdeburg and... Oh, yeah.
Hail my king! Hail my
let's
king!
swap everything and kick
Hail
John
my
out.
king!
Because John's not needed here. Sorry, John. Wait, did that even happen? Like, lads, we going...
Hail my king!
Look, everyone in the city,
Hail my king!
except the catapult.
Orders.
John
Hail
leaves the
my
city.
king!
Catapult
Sire.
goes in. Done. Alright, just doesn't happen. Right, John.
Hail my king!
Let's just do it the easier way. John, go to Prague. That's your new town to govern. And probably get ambushed
There is
and
no
killed.
glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Yeah, but there is also glory in the fact that you're not going to get killed by the nearest wandering Polish person.
Hail my king!
Right, you lot into Magdeburg if you can be
Honor,
asked.
sire.
Well done. Right, let's get retraining, replenishing, and
Sire.
squeezing. Those arch-militia need sending somewhere else. Because yeah, we're gonna start getting smarter with this. But for now, start replenishing whatever you can. Actually, no. Let's do the squashing first. Because we haven't done the squashing yet. So yeah, let's squash them.
Orders.
There we go.
My lord.
The less we have to
Sire.
retrain, the better.
Orders.
I mean, if we also get stuff that's of a similar experience level just merged up, then that helps us. But yeah, these arch-militias, can we send to Frankfurt for now?
you wish.
They can go and defend,
go
they
no
can
further
keep an eye on that
today,
town.
sire.
Actually, no, have them go to
Make
Prague.
camp here, sire.
That's a town more likely to be attacked. Yeah, get the... Actually, no, don't merge the knights, because one of them's a gold chevron. I want to keep them sort of doing their own thing. Get the knights done this turn. And do spears, and then yeah, we can start rebuilding, get ourselves in a better area. Hamburg, how are we doing for retraining on your end? We're pretty much done actually. So, right, things to do to get into Stettin. Ideally, I want trebuchets in that area just to like siege work, so we can just get trebuchets to tear that town down. But then again, the trebuchets I've seen were pretty lumpy at taking down walls. Maybe they are a good one to focus on walls, but the trebuchets I watched, like. Yeah, they're actually quite hit and miss, but yeah, I don't really have time because I'm already working on that armourer. So, I think instead what we'll do is Hamburg can recruit a couple more units, and then we're going to get moving. So, Captain Jens, what's he?
forward to fighting you.
See, it's all those war clerics that have me concerned. I think we're going to need a lot of anti-cavalry with us. Taking a city, yeah, we've got enough to take this city, but you know what? Get me 3 additional units of levy. I wish dismounted English knights were actually anti-cavalry. You know, get 1 unit of dismounted English knights to join them. But I need siege equipment as well. So I need the 2 catapults. How many spears have I got already? 1. Because that's a that's a fortress, I think so. It's gonna need... Actually, it's just a castle. If it's just a castle, then I think it's actually a one-layer wall, so one catapult might just do it. But it's gonna be incredibly tight. How long would it take you lot to get to Magdeburg? They could do it in... Yeah, it's gonna take them 2 turns. So you know what? Magdeburg can provide the additional catapult. So replace the English Knights with a catapult. We'll have enough siege equipment to do it. Good, right. Brilliant. I love it when a plan comes together. We'll take Stettin in a couple of turns. Right. Frankfurt. I notice you have rebels. Captain Gunther. What do we know about him?
Be gone! You are not mein Kaiser.
1 unit, right. You 2 militias, go out there, put him down.
As you wish, sire.
Report back to me with a victory, please. He's running away because it's just a unit of crossbows. Right, just do it. Right, I have no interest in taking part in this battle because it's just a 1 unit battle, so just kill him, please. Well done, lads.
The day is ours, sire.
Right, head back for Frankfurt, then await further orders. And good job and all that. Right, next on the agenda for this turn, Metz. Right, Staufen. Deploy a unit of yeomen, deploy 2 units of dismounted knights, and report back with a victory once more, because we are going to prepare to move on Bern, because I see Bern is vulnerable, so we are definitely taking that on. So Staufen's going to get some units ready for Bern. That means I'm pretty much blown through my money, but it's all going into good causes, such as ruining France. That's the best cause there is. Right, anyway, Captain Howard's joining us. I'll actually control Captain Howard. So Captain Volo once more, it's just a unit of dismounted knights. It's a 1 unit battle, I know, but because it's against an actual faction, I take a personal interest in it. But as rebels, I won't give a shit, so we'll make it a quick one, don't worry.
Preparing the men to attack.
I just want to see how good yeomans actually are against ours. So this is a good opportunity just to watch and try and shred a unit of dismounted feudal knights. Who, as I see...
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Yes, thank you for remembering. But what I see the dismounted feudal knights as is... They're sort of like the basic heavy infantry. They have good staying power. They're pretty much just good all around. So I just want to see how good the yeomen are at absolutely ruining their shit. So you 2 group it up. Yeomen, I want you to just come for... I mean, look at that. You've already got the height advantage as well. So get in there. Spare guys. Once we're in a battle, they're literally just going to come this way. Right. Let's just see how good yeomen are at just absolutely killing these guys. First shot. Yeah, I've already slowed him down. I think... oh, actually, not too bad. That's... Oh, pretty good. That's about 6 of them killed in a volley. I'm liking where this is going already. Right, get another volley out. Yeah, this is good. Right, that is nearly 20 of them down in 2 volleys. Let's see how good we can do this. Right. Right, 3 volleys and we're on about 23 kills now. Keep it up, lads. Okay, 4 volleys puts us on 30 and they're running now, but they're scared. Let's see how many volleys we can get out. Volley number 5 puts us on, nearly 50, right. Well, we're on about 40 really. About close to, no, actually no, we're on about 50. Yeah, fuck, look at that, 50 kills. Nearly edging on 60. Come on, lads. Right, 60 kills. We've still got enough morale though. There we go. Look, you've halved that unit in about 6 to 7 volleys. Now get yourselves out of there. Knights, just blunderbuss in, please, and just finish the job. Other knights, you're welcome to come over and help, but you're kind of far away. And there we go. Just absolutely fucked them there.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Eliminate them.
It's time to press the attack.
I love humiliating France in battle. It's one of the things that just gives me immense pleasure.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
We lost maybe about 3 men in that battle, by the way. I don't know, I want to see what if I was accurate. I think I said about 61 men killed. Alright, show me the money. They sadly weren't promoted, by the way. 70! 70 kills in about 7 volleys. So we're averaging about 10 kills a volley there. See, yeoman archers, they are good for hacking down the armoured targets. And I do believe there is still another rank. Well, yeah, there actually is, but there's a retinue longbows who we haven't unlocked yet, but you know what? When we get those guys in battle, I think they're going to be fearsome.
There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
They are not worth our time. Just execute them.
The day is ours, sire.
Right, good job, men. Right, Captain Philip, head back for Staufen. Upon your return, we will be preparing to pull out the next part of my plan, but as it stands, what do we know about this French fortress? Not a lot, but you know what? That is your next target. I want you to head for Bern and infiltrate it, because I want to know what's in there so I can send a correct mix of units. That being said, while we do head there, and yeah, I think we're going to have to go for a traditional siege, so it's going to take maybe a turn or two. One additional unit, actually no, I've got for yeomans. Billman. No, tell you what, get 2 units of spears and a billman, right. Right, that's pretty much all the money for this turn now spent, and there isn't really too much left on the agenda apart from making our moves. So, yeah, I'm pretty much only focused on sending stuff that is of a complete nature. Pretty much everyone here is of a complete nature, so let's, you know what, let's rendezvous at this bridge. And, right, you had to take 3 units of catapults, take the dismounted English, take the unit of mailed knight spiders at full strength, take 2 additional dismounted, and take some longbows. Even the incomplete longbows, they're worth it. And that gives us a pretty mighty army, and we've also discovered an assassin in the area. Take an additional unit of levy spears, by the way, and that gives us a full complement of troops. Okay, head for Bordeaux, and this time we're not going home until that town's taken, because we're not going to just go over and have a pup say, you can't take it. No, this time, France, it's happening. Whether you like it or not, Bordeaux will fall, and that'll put me another step closer to conquering you, unless Portugal and Spain they decide now to upgrade their hatred of me. By the way, I have left nothing for negotiating with the
Sire.
With the Byzantines. So
Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Is there something I can do for you, noble lord?
have 100 florins on the house is what I'm going to say to you, because I really like you.
I see no problem here. It is agreed.
It's like they need it anyway. They're apparently bankrupt, so
Until next time.
everything helps. By the way, how close are you to
Your
saying hello
orders,
to the
sire.
Mongols? You are 3 turns away.
Approaching
nice to
their
say hello to
dignitary,
them.
sire.
But apparently this is now
Tomorrow's journey
Mongolian
planned
territory,
out,
so you know what?
sire.
We'll chat them next turn. Anyway, that brings us on to the end of yet another turn, pretty much. What did we achieve on this turn? Well, not a lot. However, we have... Well, we're going to put Nuremberg to the sword next turn. So let's go there now and put Nuremberg to the sword. Because I would like to have that town back under my control. And Hamburg, why must we have all this population shrinkage? We're going to get irrigation next turn. It's going to set me back a lot of money, but we're going to have enough money, and we will get some bonus money from the reoccupation of Nuremberg, so that's going to happen because I'm not sitting around and having a city shrink. That's annoying me. Let's go!
My liege, we must make a stand. We are besieged.
Well, this is an annoying turn up for the Bucks. I've been invited to now build a chapter house of St. John in Accra. Sadly, with the possibility of us losing Accra, I must decline this time. New mission, by the way, we must recapture Nuremberg and get 2,500 florins as a reward. I like that, but what I don't like is a Mongolian army bearing down on me, and I saw another one moving around.
Yes, my lord.
Perkin! I don't want to fight these guys because
Fight me!
they're stronger than me, basically, and I haven't really done enough preparation
Approaching
because
their
I'm lazy
dignitary, sire.
and foolish. Have a chat with them, see if we can pay them off for a little bit. I'll give them 3,000 florins and maybe 1,000 florins per turn for a little bit. Treat them like you would treat a Hun. Give them gold and they'll fuck off for a little bit.
You may speak, but I should not expect us to agree.
Well, I would like you to agree, well, deceitful. Was that better or worse than what I already am? Look, I'm not being deceitful because I would never knowingly declare war on the Mongolians. But I will give you, no, I don't want their map information. Look, I will give you my map information. And I'll give you 3,000 florins. 3,500 actually. I'm very generous. Still very demanding, by the way, but I'm going to give them money. But how could you say no to a tribute of 1,000 florins for not doing 5 turns? Still very demanding. What the fuck? I'm giving everything and getting nothing in return apart from, you know, them not killing me.
I am not sure whether to laugh or take an insult.
These guys are a bit
We do
thick.
not seem to agree on much. Be gone.
Now we have abysmal relations with Mongols, right? Well, if that's the case, we'll fight them. Oh, we'll fight them. By the way, other diplomatic information, we are now at war with the Mongols, and Spain has a truce with Milan. Settlement besieged, Accra. That's going to be interesting to deal with, but we will. Because I may have to funnel more money into Accra and the Middle East now. We'll make a stand, and I'll move for extermination of this threat. You know what?
Your orders, sire.
Oh wait, shit. The Turks are not a what? You know what? Head to the nearest Turkish castle.
Approaching their dignitary,
See if we can
sire.
bribe them into a war with the Mongolians. The Egyptians are already fighting them, and therefore I should probably make a ceasefire with the Egyptians, but fuck, there's still so many Mongolian armies.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Even if we take those cities, I think they will continue to exist as a threat. Still. It's best we make a start on them now, rather than never. It's a fucking captain, by the way. It's always the captains that get started with us. By the way, military, yeah, the Mongols still outrank us. We need to get that ranking back, and fast. Ivanus is ready to upgrade, by the way. I do have the money, so I will do it. And faction analysis, by the way, Jahias Kurfos is now gaining additional chivalry. Toby is feeling a bit more loyal. Jahias also has an intrepid explorer, which allows him to explore more. Ambrose has a priest, which makes him more pious. And Arthur has a pagan magician, which makes him less pious. Don't get yourself a bloody pagan. And again, look, why do you have a pagan magician? Mainly because he finds the arcane arts somewhat fascinating, right? Whatever. Well, it's not like we really give a shit. Shame we couldn't go full Henry VIII actually and just create our own church just to put a big middle finger up to the Pope, but oh well. Cairo, by the way, has a city hall, and we've recruited some additional town militia in Dublin. Staufen, some levy spears, and Billman. Hamburg, some levy spears, and a catapult. Cairo, a merchant, and then it's a lot of retrading. Cairo, if you'd like to just get your new merchant moving, this is Harold of Doncaster, of all people. What's the price on those ivories? 302. Get yourself down and just start ivory trading.
Hail, my king.
As for you, go here.
Yes, my liege.
Build your stupid tower, and then you're done.
Yes, my liege. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
That's more or less all I need to see in this area for now. Head for Cairo,
Making camp
and you
here,
will
noble
become the
sire.
new governor. Right, anyway, I think that's actually a good place to call it an episode, for we have a lot to look at this turn. We need to take Nuremberg and get our financial reward. We need to save Akrab and do not allow the Mongols to get a foothold within my bit of the Middle East. And just keep them over there, and then hopefully push them out. And we need to also continue bullying, picking on, and ruining the life of France. Still, that's a lot to do, so I hope to see you on the next episode, my friends, where we're going to try and do some of it. See you later, my friends, and have a lovely evening.